Now, of course, the whole entrepreneurship is not really being taught, or it's not being taught at all, especially not in schools. And I'm just wondering, man, because a lot of fathers, and they listen to me, and I keep telling them, you must be an entrepreneur, and they're struggling. I'm like, yeah, but how do we do this? Not being taught. So I'm just wondering, man, what are some of the key lessons that you have learned since you started that would have been helpful for you to know at the beginning?
I would say is that number one, if you do have something that you want to do, just get out and do it. And don't wait for the perfect time, because there's never going to be a perfect time. You're never going to know enough. And getting started will start to reveal those serious blind spots where you need to hone your skills. Those because you may feel like before you start, I need to work on X, Y, and Z, and then you start and realize that you're completely wrong. When I started the podcast, I thought I needed to learn all this like web software. I needed to learn, all these, how to run a website. Wrong. I needed to learn how to tell stories. I needed to learn how to. I need to learn how to concisely and more effectively convey my ideas. So getting started is the first step. Don't delay any longer. You already know what you need to know to get started, and what you need to know is your idea. Whatever it is, your idea, whatever you're passionate about, that's all you need to know. Just start telling people about it. Start helping people, whether it's underwater basket weaving or helping people understand and start going towards what they want. No matter what it is, you already know what you're passionate about. That's all you need to know. And the second thing is just don't have any preconceived notions about how to do it either. Do it your way. And if you feel like someone else is already like in your sandbox, that someone's already doing it and you can never do it to that person's level, that's just an excuse in hiding. And there's only one of you, and that's the wild card there. That's the no one is going to be able to convey ideas in the same exact manner as you. You don't have the experiences as that other person, and after a while you're just going to find your own voice. You're going to everyone knows Jocko Willink. He talks about discipline and everything. So do I. But Jocko, Jocko's Jocko, and I'm Kenyon Zitzka. So not everyone's gonna connect with Jocko. Not everyone's gonna connect with me. But as soon as you start putting out your message, that's going to start broadcasting your message to the people who need to hear it. And you don't need to have a million download a month podcast. You only need to have that one person that needs to hear your message download your podcast. And then the next one, you need to have, it's going to start a snowball effect. So you don't need to have these, these grandiose expectations. Just focus on finding that perfect customer. Tailor your message to that one person that, like, if there was an ideal person that you want to work with, who would that be? And when I answered that question, not surprisingly, it was me about 5-6 years ago. Spitting image of me. That is my perfect client. Like, what would I tell? By default, ask yourself, what would I tell myself? 10 years ago, 5-10 years ago, and that's a good place to start as well. Start with those ideas and start talking about them. Start blogging about it. Start talking about it on a podcast. Everyone has these like 30 to 40 minute podcasts. That's not me. I don't like hearing myself talk. So just be you. I do, short podcasts. I do longer interviews. Make it you. Just be you. And you can't go wrong there.
Exactly. That's great advice. Thanks for that. Hey man, I hope you got all the information out of it that you were looking for. If so, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you hit the bell, then every time we come out with a new video, you will be informed. For now, thanks for listening, and I hope to see you soon.